Why it's dangerous to label people: it prevents us from seeing human beings. Labels act as filters in front of our eyes and hearts. By labeling other human beings, we're turning them into whatever their stamp says. We look at them and it's like if we're wearing tainted glasses. Instead of coloring what we see, they turn the focus of our attention into something different, something we expect to see, the representation we have in mind. There are all kinds of labels. Some are empowering, some are limiting and diminishing. Whenever we judge and label, we turn the labeled person into something else, something defined by the label itself. So, if I label somebody disabled, that person automatically becomes less abled in my mind and will from then on be perceived as such by me. If I then spread that labeled image, other people will also see a less abled human being in front of them. Furthermore, from the moment in which I start seeing a person through a label, that's the way I will treat the human being behind it. When a person is less abled in my eyes, my behavior changes. That person receives a special treatment just because I perceive him or her as less abled. Imagine what damage other labels can do. Let's say idiot, ugly, poor, slow, shy, and rich. Yes, even this label can be very limiting, and there's still another whole list of other labels. It's been scientifically proven, for instance, that people labeled fat are very often perceived and treated as less reliable, less efficient, lazier, and less healthy. Given our education and culture, the label fat comes together with certain preconceptions. By seeing a person through that label, we often perceive an image distorted by our cultural preconceptions instead of the real human being. If a person's label is widespread enough, he or she might even start believing it about themselves and acting the part. Label a child something enough times and they will become their label. Shy is a very common one. Children labeled shy usually believe their labels and grow into shy young adults. This effect can often be seen in schools. Whenever a child is labeled something by teachers, for instance, slow, problematic, troublemaker, or gifted, the label spreads from year to year, from teacher to teacher and from teachers to classmates. The labeled child suffers from the Pygmalion effect and is perceived and seen through the label and treated accordingly. The truth, then, is that the real human being is not the one we perceive. What we see is a distorted version of the human being which is caused by the label. Labels distort our understanding and perception of other human beings. It is true that experience can help us get rid of certain labels. I might see the person behind the label at a certain point because of something, maybe an event opens my eyes or the labeled person does something that forces me to see them behind the label. What happens then is that the label disappears. I stop seeing the person through it. There's no label anymore. So in any case, I encourage you to think about the people you know, about your friends and loved ones in particular. What labels do you have for each of them? Can you see behind them? Whenever you meet somebody new, can you see the person and avoid new labels? And what's even more important still, do you label yourself anything? Can you see yourself behind your own labels? Well, I think you already have the answers for yourself. All in all, that's a little bit of explanation why it's so dangerous to label people. After all, it prevents us from seeing human beings. So, really cool information, isn't it? I hope you enjoy this short video. If you have something on your mind, please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and watch all our other amazing videos. Thanks for watching.